everybody, good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning, and it's about 7:17 in the morning here. I did want to give you the latest here, and again, this could still change yet this morning, but as of the time I'm recording this, the only places still in an ice storm warning in the local 4 viewing area are Butler County and Boone County, and then you go up to the northeast from there. This goes until noon today. These areas right in here that were under the ice storm warning, it was canceled and turned back into a winter weather advisory or a winter storm warning. Winter weather advisory, it was extended until 9 a.m. right here in southeast Nebraska. It goes until noon right in here, these places, and then until 6 o'clock here over eastern Nebraska. This is an area where we had some ice, and some places had snow on top of the ice. Other areas it was just ice. Some places haven't seen ice yet. So, but then as you go to the northwest from there, it's been some ice, but also a lot more snow on top, and the snow gets heavier and heavier. Right in here, we've seen some very heavy snowfall, and travel is not advised, if impossible, in some places. Some places 6 to 12 plus inches of snow right now. This goes until noon right in here. It goes until 6 o'clock this evening right in here. Let's look at the latest. Now, the snow is still kind of heavy in the north. It is in the process of lightening up, though, and that's going to continue through the morning hours. Meanwhile, farther south, Tri-Cities area, some very light snow and freezing drizzle is about all the rest of what we'll see the rest of the morning hours here. Some light snow and freezing drizzle here, but the heaviest snow will continue to be here, but continue in the process, it will continue to lighten up through the day today. Blustery winds, so with the blustery winds, power outages are still a possibility here, especially areas that had a lot of ice last night. And also those areas with the heaviest of snow. Broken branches and power lines going down are a possibility. We have had reports of a few power outages out there, some at least blinking lights and things like that. It just kind of depends on where you are. Later today, though, then we're down to just some mainly light snow. We'll actually maybe get some sunshine out to the west here. Winds remain a little bit on the blustery side out of the northwest. Heading into tonight, outside of some flurries or light snow here, most of us are done. Stays mostly cloudy for much of the area, maybe some clearing way out west. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy in the east, some clearing out west, so becoming mostly sunny out west. Winds breezy but not as strong. Tomorrow night, still some clouds around central and eastern Nebraska with some clearing to the west and northwest maybe. This is models indicating some areas of fog here and there, but not a whole lot of wind. Wind shouldn't be as bad tomorrow night into Thursday morning. So I've already kind of mentioned the snow that we've seen out there. Some places have already picked up around a foot of snow up north. This is additional snow. Now, again, most of these places, I would say quarter of an inch or less of additional snow. Probably not much here. But up here, maybe 1, 2, 3 inches of snow, and then right in here, still an additional 6 to 10 inches of snow, maybe closer to a foot of snow along the border of South Dakota here. Heaviest snows are going to be up in South Dakota. So again, this is just accounting for additional snow on top of what we've already seen out there. Additional icing, it's mostly going to be trace amounts at best with what we've already seen. All right, well, temperature-wise, temperatures are kind of mild right now, or not mild, but they're in the mid to upper 20s and lower 30s, and they will probably drop a little bit as we go through the morning hours. Maybe rise a little bit later on today. So this right here, this graphic, this is going to be, I'll go with your official highs, but again, take it for what it is. Kearney actually saw 31 earlier this morning, so their daytime high, so to speak, is what this graphic is right here. Tonight, lows upper teens, mid-teens out west, low to mid-20s elsewhere. And then tomorrow, 20s and 30s, the coldest temperatures up north, especially with the deeper snowpack. Warmest temperatures where there's little to no snow on the ground, so look for the warmest temperatures tomorrow to be in the south and the southeast. Tomorrow night, back down into the teens and lower 20s for overnight lows, so a chilly night ahead, but nothing unusual. We're going to see a lot of this over the next week ahead. And then highs on Thursday with a little more sunshine, back into the upper 20s, low to mid-30s, maybe even some low 40s in northern Kansas as we continue to slowly melt off the snow and the ice. Very quiet weather after today. After this, we're just looking at some breezy conditions tomorrow. Highs mostly in the 30s in the week ahead, other than Saturday, a little shot of colder air. Lows mostly in the mid to upper teens in the Tri-Cities, so no crazy weather expected beyond what we're seeing right now. The rest of your long-range forecast indicates that we'll probably see temperatures kind of hover a few degrees either side of average most of the forecast, again, other than Saturday. And then as we look ahead to next week, might get back closer to 40 next Wednesday. We'll see here, but otherwise, again, close to average. So nothing unusual for the first half of January, really. Nothing that crazy. A little colder Saturday is about all we're really dealing with, but not a lot of active weather in the week ahead. I'll show you a couple of the long-range forecast models real quick here. This is today's storm right here. It's moving on out now. Moves on out tonight. Kind of sticks around the Great Lakes tomorrow. But we'll see quieter weather. Notice not a lot of crazy weather. That's that cool down Saturday right there. A front's going to come through. But then beyond that, we'll take you into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Not a lot going on next week as well. Wednesday right there. So through at least Wednesday, it looks like fairly quiet weather. Here's the GFS model. There's our system. Now, this is way overdone, obviously. But it's moving on out. And then fairly quiet weather as we look at the rest of the forecast. There's that cold front over the weekend. I'll back that up real quick here. This is the Saturday cold front right there. Maybe a little snow up north. That's about, not looking at much moisture though. And then the rest of the forecast pretty quiet through at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday looking pretty quiet as well. So really not a lot of active weather once we get past this storm system. That's going to clear out of here as we go through the day today and into tonight. And again, nothing unusual temperature-wise. Let's back this up real quick. It's a little colder now. We see some slight recovery, but then here comes that shot of colder air there Saturday, but not Arctic air. And then it just kind of stays that way, maybe warms up a little bit next week here. Nothing unusually cold. All the cold air, the bitterly cold air staying up in Canada. That's the good news here. So nothing unusually cold, nothing unusually warm as we go through the next week to 2 weeks, the way it looks right now. So with that, I'm going to let you all go for today. I want to thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning, and I will see you all again on Wednesday. If you are going to be out and about today, be careful, be safe, and I'll see you all again on your Wednesday. Take care. Bye.